Hi everyone, we are live and it's 6 to 7 minutes before the show. And as always, I'm happy to begin with that because also of the replay team will also be there before the live stream. Normally, the replay team is always before the live stream, well, after in terms of time, but before in terms of timing, because people knows that it's beginning in 3:30 p.m. EST, but right now it's 3:24. But it is the replay team that will acknowledge first. So yes, I am live right now on LinkedIn and YouTube. So if you are live, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are in the replay team, welcome, welcome, welcome. And what a blessing to be alive. How are you feeling today? Let me know how are you feeling and what would you like to discover. So first, as I am 5 minutes in advance, I think that I can thank the replay team for watching me in advance, but later I'm joking with these words, and I'm just going to be in advance for the sound check and also for bringing some amazing vibes. So here I'm live in LinkedIn and YouTube and Audible. Let me check. Yes. So what a blessing. And of course you see my lights and my face. Probably I'm too bright. I'm going to be less and less bright like that by instance. As always, welcome, welcome. You are free to jump into my Go Brunch room, which is just below gobrunch.com. There is the and the gobrunch.com/ReFrenchYourBrain. That's my Gobrunch room, and I'm in right now my Gobrunch room, so you can interact with me. And here, for instance, I can share my screen because I'm going also to share other stuff, other amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. I don't like this word stuff, but amazing gems. So first, I'm going to share the refrench your brain. You refrench your brain, which is my room for French classrooms, but also my booth because I am in the World Building Expo. So here you will see, for instance, here my appetizer that is about my sessions, by the way. And so here there is the refrench your brain appetizer that contains a lot of things, so feel free to explore. And there is also my link tree/French Holly that contains not only my appetizer but also my socials, the last podcast I had with Peggy, and different things like my governance room, my CISO framework, all the things about my business. And the reason I'm sharing that is that my um, Refrench Your Brain room, which is right now, that I'm going to share, is containing all the things like my appetizer, my link tree, my Calendly to book me a call, to discover my YouTube channel, my LinkedIn profile, and to also buy me a coffee. And also because I'm part of the World Building Expo. And so here I'm going to show you the World Building Expo. It's still the edition of June, but in 6 days, 5 days, in 5 days, there will be the next expo, and you will see something like that with a lot of. And so let me just share few seconds about the World Building Expo by showing few seconds of the video from Peggy MacArthur, the Global Business Plaza founder and who is organizing the World Building Expo each 3 months.
Hi, my name's Peggy MacArthur, and on my behalf and the behalf of all of the exhibitors here at the World Building Expo, we would like to welcome you and thank for coming and hanging out with us at this amazing expo. After all, I personally think that this is the coolest virtual expo out there. So
I agree, and I'm going now to just also thank Peggy for what she is doing. And by the way, you can join this World Living Expo right now, and it's always open. Yet the best is yet to come because it's starting in 5 days with a lot of incredible events. You can also go to the agenda, Luma slash World Building Expo, where you will find all the events related to World Building Expo, including the Building Expo itself, then the keynotes, and Jessica will be intervening in that. So here, for instance, I will show also my calendar, which right now I open to the whole friends list. So this is my Refresh Your Brain, and you see, by instance, the weekly Saturday matinee movie from Hermie about the movie The Snake Pit, and then the weekly folk heart also for Hermie, the Show Me Your Nuts from Stacy, and other events from Stacy, and also my events. I'm going to add my events for September each Monday, each Wednesday, and each Thursday at 3:30 p.m. EST, 9:30 p.m. my time, which is actually 9:30 p.m. So welcome, welcome if you are live and you are joining. I was running this session already 5 minutes before, and so you are welcome to join my Go Brunch room, which is here. I was just sharing some nuts, some French and some friends. Ami, AMIS, because I have multiple friends. Else it's AMI, and else I'm going to share after the World Building Expo. I'm going to share the second thing that I'm really happy to be part of, which is the Breakthrough Show Network. So here is the video for 1 or 2 minutes of the Breakthrough Show Network.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and the community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Are you ready? I see that Jeremy is already ready right now. Welcome, welcome, Jeremy. Thank you so much for joining. And as always, you can go below on gobrunch.com/ReFrenchYourBrain if you would like to be on stage. This is now my new approach because I could also welcome you in the restream, but why should I use the stage of restream when I can also use Go Brunch, my amazing room Go Brunch that you can see right now, like here, and I can also bring my camera. My mic is off on Go Brunch, but here you can see my camera out there. If it, yes, it works. Here I am. I can also decide, if I choose so, to bring myself more on the screen and show my full camera out there. I wonder what it's about to see me twice on the StreamYard. But here you can see me twice. It's not really. Does it synchronize? Yes, it's synchronizing. Yeah, amazing. So amazing. But I'm just playing with that. How are you feeling today, my friends? I'm happy to interact with you and to bring some gems about French. And as always, Jeremy or anyone who is watching live, feel free to join my Go Brunch room so that we can have an interaction, and I can also bring you on the spotlight. So I was spotlighting a lot of people. I'm continuing this session, but from now I'm going to bring some nuggets. And so I was sharing the Breakthrough Show Network. I was sharing the World Building Expo and Peggy MacArthur. I am now going to go directly to a Suno, and boom. I'm really blessed because I'm going now to share you a sound that I was sharing also yesterday. So because maybe there are people that you are part of that are watching live or replay that was not attending the previous session, and so why not to bring the amazing song I was creating yesterday. So here is my Suno, my playlist. You can discover 75 plus songs. 81 right now. 81 songs. And so I was creating a lot of songs about everything, about anyone. And now I wanted to celebrate Carrie Lee. And I think this is the best song ever, but I will check. But normally it is the song that I'm going to share right now.
Brilliant beacon of light and grace. 8555 dive days of transforming every space. From handcrafted soaps to stem cell innovation, you've built an empire of healing and inspiration. 3 ans de passion, de cœur et de lumière, car il guide les âmes vers leur véritable chemin. Entre technologie et énergie, elle trouve la manière de créer l'harmonie pour un avenir serein. Car viví que ni la guerra del corazón, 1222 semanas de emisión, desde células madre hasta sanación. Tu dulzura transforma cada situazione. Dolce Cari con il cuore che risplende, 23 anni di saggezza che comprende. Tra le montagne del Montana la tua luce si estende, un ponte tra anime che sempre si accende. Querida Cari, luz do corazón, 23 años de dedicación, entre montañas y transformación. Tua bondade é pura inspiração. Human design wisdom flows through your voice, helping souls discover their authentic choice. Systems and soul work dancing as one. Your legacy shines brighter than the Montana sun. 3 ans de passion, de cœur et de lumière, car il guide les hommes vers leur véritable chemin. Entre technologie et énergie, elle trouve la manière de créer l'harmonie pour un avenir serein. Car viví que la guerra del corazón, 1222 semanas de emisión, desde células madre hasta sanación. Tu dulce natura trasforma cada situazione. Dolce cari lì, con il cuore che risplende, 23 anni di saggezza che comprende. Tra le montagne del Montana la tua luce si estende, un ponte tra anime che sempre si accende. Che cari lì, con il cuore che risplende, 23 anni di saggezza che comprende. Tra le montagne del Montana la tua luce si estende, un ponte tra anime che sempre si accende. Querida Cali, questo corazon, 23 sono estetica, son 23 anni di saggezza che comprende. Tra le montagne del Montana la tua luce si estende, un ponte tra anime che sempre si accende. Querida Cali, questo corazon, 23 años de dedicación, entre montañas y transformación, tua bondade é pura inspiração. Une holistique, guérisseuse de tes systèmes, elle unit le corps, l'esprit et l'entreprise. Maman de 5 enfants, grand-mère qui aime, sa douceur transforme chaque vie qu'elle a prise. Entre tecnología y energía sagrada, crea sistemas que dan vida renovada. Madre, abuela, esposa amada, tu esencia por el mundo es sembrada. Energia bioenergetica, guarigione divina, Kylie porta luce a ogni medicina. Dai sapori artigianali alla cellula staminale, il tuo genio è davvero speciale. Terapeuta do coração, empresaria brillante, designers humanos, alma vibrante. Montana te inspira, idiomas que nutren, conexões que sempre flutem. Avril 2000.
So as always, I was really amazed about what is possible with Suno, although I have a free version, though, so it's limited to 4 bits. So let me know how are you feeling, and I'm going to be back to my Go Brunch room. Normally, I don't have anyone, because normally when someone is entering my room, I have a poops, but I don't have anyone. So this is my Go Brunch room, where you can interact with me for any of my sessions. And so here, so I have my 2 camera. I think I don't need this camera on Restream, because then I can have my camera out there. And if you are live, or even in the replay team, let me know if you have any question. I'm going even to be innovative, because here I'm playing with potato letters. You know, it's really amazing, because it's not. I am a grandkid, so I'm going to present some letters. As I don't see any live, it will be replay team. It's a way for you to engage, and you will have prizes when you engage. So here is the first letter R, and then the second letter I'm going to present is an N. Of course, it's really amazing, because it's about perspective. It could be a Z, by the way, I think. Who knows? But I declare that this is the letter N. And then there is the letter O. So R, N, O. And then there is the letter S. Of course, it's better in that way. S. So R, N, O, S. 4 letters. R, N, O, S. Let me know in English if you can find a word in English, in French, or in Italian, or in any language that is containing the letter R, O, and S. So thank you so much, Jeremy, for joining in few seconds. Feel free also to be part of the replay team and to check later on. So thank you so much. I honor your presence. It's really amazing to have an audience, including the replay team, because I know that the replay team could watch my shows minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, or even years after the show is done. So thank you, Jeremy. And there is also another letter I can add, because it's finishing by Y. Your first name is finishing by Y. So I also declare if you know word in English, in French, whatever that contains the letter R, O, N, S, or I, let me know. There is not so much words in French containing R, containing Y. Sorry. So that's it. We are on the 20 minutes, and I'm going to begin to eat because I'm hungry. And so, let me know, how are you feeling? While I am also presenting some other incredible persons that I would like to spotlight, if you would like to connect with them, because these persons are in my network and they are really amazing. And so the first person I'm going to share is RJ. RJ. And so it's incredible that her profile cover is telling just say no. Just say no. That's a difficult thing to just say no. Because with RJ, I always say yes. So why should I say no to RJ? But it's really incredible. What are your thoughts? So regularly, thank you so much. Regularly, indeed, there is an R and a Y. And in French is régulièrement. Régulier. Regular, régulier. Régulièrement. And that's my gem in French. So right now I'm just going back to the profile of RJ. So just say no, but say no to the conventional marketing, yes. And so feel free to discover them. And their workshops are quite amazing. And so RJ is the first person I would like to spotlight. Then the second one I would like to spotlight is Henry Cameron Allen, who is the founder of the Folklore Theater. And he is really amazing about theater, about the voice. And so I was quite impressed. He was creating this from AI. Of course, you know that it's from AI. But it's really powerful. So I would like to spotlight RJ and Henry. And then the next one I would like to spotlight is Peggy McCarter about the World Beanie Expo. And also the last person I would like to spotlight is Jay Gwendolyn. I got J. G, sorry. And so I was doing a lapsus revelator. So G is also amazing. And the nuggets I'm going to share, because now I'm going to end the share. And I'm going to share some words. And I'm going to be back to my Go Brunch room because you don't see my Go Brunch room right now. So I need to share again my screen and to go to my Go Brunch room so that you can see me on camera So this is again my governance room. Yeah. And so regularly, yes, régulièrement. And so talking about RJ, I will say authentique. So in English, authentic. In French, authentique. I will say also cœur, which is heart in English. They have true heart. And I say that because she was meeting Jessica for 90 seconds because she had a train to take. And so it's really from heart to heart, yeah, because it was really inspiring me that maybe I can do the same, even if I'm taking the train and I'm there for 1 to 3 minutes, and there is an opportunity to meet someone, then why not? But of course, it has to be in advance. I am not able to say, okay, 30 or say 60 minutes before I am going to contact someone by saying, by the way, so it's really have to be prepared. But it's really amazing. RJ and Jessica in the same picture. And Jessica is also amazing from the Breakthrough Show Network, meeting incredible persons like Teresa, like CK, like Farron, and so many others. And so, what to say more? That was for RJ, authentique, cœur. And then for Hermie, théâtre. Theater is théâtre. And I will say also deuil, the grief, because he is having the legacy mission about peregrine parents who lost their child. And so parents, deuil, but before that, théâtre. And then Peggy, I would say the Global Business Plaza, I would say photography. So photography, or photo could be also objectif, which is the objective. Could be, we are using also a lot of English terms, even in French. Photography, zoom, appareil photo, zoom, prise de vue, and of course the famous le petit oiseau va sortir, cheese, or Wistiti. We are saying also Wistiti. Yeah, it's the name of the monkey. And then the last person I was spotlighting was G. And first and foremost, let me tell you that the alphabet in English and the alphabet in French is different and has some challenges, I know. For instance, I'm going to sound the alphabet in French and you will understand my challenge. As always, as a French speaking person, it's difficult with English, especially with the two letters that are after I and after F. So I'm going to quote the letters of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So the most challenging letters for English speaking people when they are learning French are the letter U, which is U in French. For English speaking people, they are pronouncing U in French with U, but in fact it's U. There is a difference between vous, V-O-U-S, which is you in plural or in polite, and vu, which is seen. Like je vous ai vu. Je vous ai vu. So that's the difficult letter, the U. That is U in English and U in French. There is also the R, which is R, and it's about the pronunciation. Of course, we are not pronouncing like in Spanish, the R, but the R in French is different. Like we are in English saying rendezvous, but in French, rendezvous, rendezvous, rendezvous. So I know that is the second letter. But then there is also the intertwined between, in French, G and J, which is in English G and J, DJ. And in French, DJ, if I have, of course, we are saying also DJ because it's an English word. But if I have to pronounce it in French, it will be DJ. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J. So the G in English becomes G, and the J in English becomes J. And if it's challenging for you, my friends, as you are learning French, it is challenging for me because I was saying J, I was saying J, but J is J and G is J. But it was in English G and in French J for Gwendolyn Houston. So that's it, my friends. I don't see any live comments right now. So I'm going to call it a day and see you very soon for the next session on Monday. And I'm going to continue to make the videos. And let me know how are you feeling today. And see you very, very soon for the World Building Expo. And so I will have my Monday session on the 8th. And then the World Building Expo will be there. And then the session on the 10th. So on the Monday is Celebrate Monday, with or without a lemon. And then on Wednesday, there is a Poems Day with poetry. And then there will be the Thursday dictionary. And the word of today in English, because it's in English, it's vavavoom. And so I'm going to eat my O. Ho, ho, ho. And so, last but not least, I was sharing it yesterday, 2 days ago. And I'm going to again share it because it was really moving me when Mike shared me his song. And so I'm going to share it again for closing this session. So here is his song. And so keep shining, everyone. And thank you so much for being there in my live sessions.
Oh, so young as the new kid here, you found me sitting all alone. Said, hey bro, wanna be my friend? That's how our story would begin. Through every doubt and lonely day, you found the words I couldn't say. Now the laughter fades but never dies. In the corners of my mind it stays. Your heart so big, your joke so bad. The best friend that I ever had. Though cancer took you far too soon, I still hear echoes of your voice. Middle school was rough on us. Kids can bully so easily, but you'd crack wise and make me smile. Said forget them all, you're worth the while. Your humor sharp, your spirit bright. You made the darkness feel less tight. Now the laughter fades but never dies. In the corners of my mind it stays. Your heart so big, your jokes so bad. The best friend that I ever had. Though cancer took you far too soon, I still hear echoes of your voice. Years went by, we lost our way. Different towns, different days. Then that call came out of blue. Hey, remember me, is it really you? We talked for hours, caught up fast. Grateful that we'd found our past. The diagnosis hit like stone. You faced it brave but not alone. I watched you fight with all your might, still cracking jokes somehow just right. Your courage taught me how to be a better man eternally. Now the laughter fades but never dies. In the corners of my mind it stays. Your heart so big, your joke so bad. The best friend that I ever had. Though cancer took you far too soon, I still hear echoes of your voice. Some friendships burn like morning dew, but ours was built on something true. So when the world gets dark and cold, I hear your voice, both young and old, saying, hey bro, you'll be alright. Your memory burning ever bright.
Keep shining, everyone, and thank you so much, Mr. J, Friday, and Mr. Jeremy, and everyone who will watch it on the replay team. See you each Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on 3:30 p.m. EST. And see you very, very soon. Thank you. Keep shining. And as always,